back to another episode of
The Fuzzy Pod.
Summer is on the mind. It is heating up over here. And when it hits Memorial Day weekend here in the States, I feel like it is kind of the unofficial start of
the
summer.
mark of the summer,
Kids are out of school.
Graduations have happened.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to any of you graduates
Any
out there.
graduates?
It's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
We only made it through high school. I'm just kidding. You actually went to college.
Yeah. Wow. We only made it through group. No.
Okay. It wasn't a we.
I worked
just
my
me.
butt off.
Yeah. Maddie's our college graduate.
Yeah, the only one.
So you have to hold her to a higher standard, okay?
Yeah. I'm supposed to be the smart one.
She's got a higher education than me, okay? If I say something just totally unhinged or just frankly stupid, just keep that in mind.
You've always been the smart one, though. That's what's funny.
Am I?
Yeah. You always got like straight A's.
Yeah, but like, I still don't know that I'm book smart, am I?
Well, I don't know what else you call that if you're getting straight A's in school.
That's true. Okay. I don't think that I'm not what am I trying to say? I don't think that I'm not intelligent. I just think unintelligent.
Is that a word?
I was going to say that, and then I was doubting myself. That's my problem. I doubt myself too much.
You need to be more confident.
I need confidence. You know what? There's people out here saying way stupider things with more confidence, and everyone believes it.
And everyone believes it. That is the internet. We're both not unintelligent.
Anyway, summertime.
What was the word that we were like?
Is this a word?
Yeah.
I don't remember. There are some words that like colloquially have like become words because they were like used wrong so many times that now
now it just became an actual word in the dictionary.
Yes. What's the one? Hold on.
I want to say it starts with an I.
Stop it. We're gonna waste so much
Do you know
time
what
on
that
this.
word is, Ted? Like everyone's always like, "This not a word," but then it actually became a word. Irregardless.
Yes.
This is why we have Ted.
Yes.
The word is irregardless.
Yes.
So if anyone tries to tell you that irregardless is not a word, you slap them across the face and you say usted. It is a word.
Irregardless is a word sometimes used in place of regardless. Wait, is it officially in the dictionary now? It is.
Yes, because everyone was like, so many people were using it that they were like, we just have to make this a word.
It was popularized in American speech in the early 20th century. So because it was so widespread. That is so
when
wild.
did it become? I mean, that is true. When did it become officially in the dictionary, though, like as a word? Because I remember being in college and someone told me, like, I said irregardless, and they were like, that's not a word. You sound stupid.
Okay, irregardless is included in our dictionary because it's been widespread and near constant use since 1795.
Okay. Come on. That's so long. Like, who was the president? Like, when did we become a free country?
Our founding fathers were using irregardless.
Irregardless.
When were they alive?
It's in the Constitution. It's in the 10 Commandments. I don't know.
It's an American right to use irregardless.
To use irregardless. And we are not but Americans.
Irregardless of what they had to say, you are very intelligent. Irregardless.
I implore all of you. I challenge, a fuzzy challenge, to use the word irregardless this week.
Oh, I thought you were going to say new fuzzy challenge. We create a word.
Oh, that too.
We get it so widespread that it has
We gaslight. Literally, that's what happened.
You gaslight whoever's in charge of the Oxford Dictionary,
You're like, no,
Merriam-Webster.
This is a word.
What's the difference? Is there like...
Wait.
Hold on.
Merriam-Webster versus Oxford Dictionary?
Yeah.
Are they separate?
Are they separate? Because if they are, do they like disagree on certain words?
Yeah,
that
do they like
be in
have
the dictionary?
do they have like a annual conference where they come and like debate like which words should be added?
Who is the true dictionary? Who is the one
real
true religion?
And what is the one true religion? And that's what we're going to be discussing on this week's podcast.
That's actually wild to think about. I'll go down this rabbit hole later. Because today we're going to go down the rabbit hole of our summer wish list. What are those things we want to do for summer 2024 to make it a memorable one? Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to
We have lots of ideas.
We have lots of ideas. We're going to share those things that are on our summer wish list, and maybe it can inspire some ideas for your summer. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
All right, I'll get us started here. So the first one I put on my list is I would really love to do like rent a boat and do like a boat hang on a lake with friends
I love that.
and just like listen to music on the water.
Have you spent much time on a boat?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Like, when was the last time you were on a boat?
It's been a long time.
So we got to make that happen.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The way you were asking me was like that you were going to be like, that's a bad idea.
No. Like,
You're
wait,
like,
have you been lately?
on one?
Because let me
I
tell
know
you.
have, so.
No, it's a vibe. Like, especially like if you're on a boat where I've been on some where they have like a little section in the front that's like just mats you can like lay on.
Yeah. That's the vibe I want.
And so you're like,
I want it to be like yacht,
the
but
water.
But
Mini.
I'm not wealthy.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's why I just said boat.
This boat could fit like maybe like 10 people or something, but there was a section in the front enough where you could like just lay out, soak up the sun, and you get the mist, and then you're drinking like a high noon and you're listening to like music, and it's just such a vibe.
Yeah, that's what I want.
I don't want to get in the water though. I want to be on the boat.
Yeah, I want to be just on the boat.
Do you like swimming in lake water?
Now that I have not done since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it's scary.
At least a lot of the lakes I've been to, I can't see my toes, and that's terrifying.
I think that is just the lake experience, is it not?
Well,
or are there some crystal clear lakes?
Lake Tahoe, there are sections of it where it's so crystal clear you can see straight down.
Huh, maybe I'd get in that.
Yeah.
But like the lakes I've been to, I'm like, there's bodies.
There's for sure.
So.
Well, in Tennessee, we've talked about this.
Yeah, the lake that we'd go to would be
Percy Priest.
Yeah.
There's definitely bodies.
There's bodies.
Someone's crashed their helicopter there.
What was a plane?
Maybe it was a plane.
It was like a private plane.
It was anyways, that was a whole other rabbit hole. It was a cult leader. Anyways.
Great documentary.
Watch the HBO documentary.
If you're curious.
Well, my first summer wish list is that all the cicadas will just chill out and go away, aka just die.
I mean, they will. That will come true.
I don't mind the sound of the cicadas. Also, just to rewind for a second, in our area and the region that we live in, and kind of further north and south, there is a cicada emergence that we've talked about a lot. As you know, there are
affecting a few states.
I say as you know, like
as you know, as you're aware, because you should know everything about what directly affects us.
Cicadas can live underground for years. So we had two different types of cicadas that emerge at the same time. Some have been sleeping for like 13 years. Some have been sleeping for 17 years. And they are at their peak right now.
Well, speaking of the founding fathers, the last time these two, what they're called broods, lined up with their years, because they're consistent. It's every 13 years for this species or subspecies, I don't know what you call them, version of them, and then every 17 years for another version of them. And they just so happened to line up this year. Hasn't happened for like hundreds of years.
What's also so crazy about cicadas is they literally emerge just to mate and then die. And then do it all over again 13, 17 years later. They come out, they party, which honestly,
they have a great time for like 3 weeks.
Their butts can fall off.
Their butts fall off.
If they get like a fungus disease from partying too hard.
The noise that they make is because they're shaking their butts.
Yeah, because they're trying to either find a mate or are currently mating
and shaking butts together.
Yeah.
Because that's how you make cicada babies.
Shake your butts. Shake your
booty. Shake the booty. We're scientists.
They are so loud, and honestly, here's the thing. I don't mind the sound of cicadas. It's kind of nostalgic.
You don't have as many trees as we do.
Yeah. There are certain areas where they are so loud it's deafening, but in certain spots it's not too bad. And so I don't mind like the sounds, of like the cicadas in the summertime. But that being said, where it's starting to get out of hand is the way they're just flying and hitting everything.
They're starting to get their flight.
Yes. They're running into you. They're running into your car. They're running into the windows. So my first summer wish list is like, I would like to say goodbye to them, or at least most of them. Can we just chill out a little bit? I did literally fight them off with a hose the other day. Not intentionally. I felt a little bad, but there's so many of them.
I've admitted this because I think it's only the right thing for me to admit it, but I have killed many a cicada before they even had a fighting chance, though. Because like it would be like when they were coming out of their shells, and then I would just like, they were on my front porch, so I just stepped on them. I was like, I'm sorry, but like for a single me, There's gonna be 200,000 of you. So like, I don't feel too bad. Like maybe taking like 5 off this planet.
Please. Okay.
But that's why there's so many of them because
Yeah.
they die so easily because they're blind.
Yeah.
They're dumb.
I've watched so many die. Like,
yeah, they literally
on their
just will
own.
hit like
Your windshield.
your windshield, a window.
Yeah. I was talking to you
Your
on the phone the
house.
other day, and then one just ran into a window and just fell over. And I was like, I think I just watched a cicada die.
Because they're just flying so fast and they can't see where they're going.
They made it to SNL, though. They literally did a
We
skit
made it!
around the cicadas. Anyways, that's enough about the cicadas. I promise we're going to leave them here.
This will be the last time you hear
It's
us
just
talk about cicadas.
unprecedented, okay?
Unless for some reason,
times.
unless for some reason by the next time we record, they have gotten worse. Then we will continue to talk about them. But it seems like we're hopefully moving past it.
Yeah, and that's my wish.
That's my wish. Okay, my next one is to perfect homemade snow cones and like making our own syrups.
Yes.
Yes.
Making a homemade syrup, I feel like you could really bring your like snow cone game next level without having like that synthetic taste to it.
Yeah. For sure.
Which I kind of crave too, but
oh yeah. I mean, it has its place in time, but it
totally does.
I think it'd be so fun to like create our own like flavors.
Ooh.
So
I put a little condensed milk on top.
oh, absolutely.
Okay. Yes, I actually have a snow cone attachment for my KitchenAid, so if you want to
that's
come
why-
over and use it.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up here today.
The amount of times when we do these wish lists that
We're
we'll
like-
bring up things that the other
Yeah.
person has.
We're like,
I'm like,
I
projector
kinda wanna
movie
do
nights?
this.
Yeah.
If only I knew someone who had a snow cone machine.
If only I knew someone with enough yard space to get a hot tub or pool.
I'm trying to make my coin first. I literally had the thought. I was like, I'm just gonna have to say it on the pod one of these days that like I'm being pressured to be the one to have the hot tub.
What happens when you buy a house with a big yard?
And I just gotta say, I'm gonna have to start like a GoFundMe.
Please. Or you can support the Patreon.
Or support our Patreon because all that funding, all that money will go towards a good cause.
a pool. Wow. No, honestly, the first thing it'll go to is
Equipment.
some equipment. Some equipment to upgrade your experience too.
Absolutely.
My next one is arts and craft night. We've talked about this a lot, but I really want to make this happen where we just pick like a craft for the night, have the girlies over, have some wine maybe, or some like cutie little
Or
summer
snow cones.
mocktails, snow cones, and just enjoy a nice night of just making some arts and crafts.
Yeah.
It is so calming, and I always say that. And I've talked to a few girlfriends about this, and they're like, yes, just tell me when. So I think we just get it on the schedule and make maybe a couple of those happen.
Yeah, I feel like we could make
This
that
summer.
a semi-regular thing.
Yeah, like honestly,
Like a
like
once a
month.
month? I feel like that's reasonable.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I feel like there are more opportunities on weeknights for people to kind of get out and do something.
Yeah.
Because
And
you
it doesn't
know,
have to be like a long
exactly.
event.
Because
It's
it's not
like
like
you
we-
know you're going for one like to do the
Yes.
craft, but like you can chit chat while you do that.
exactly. You're not having to like stay out till like, I don't know, what's my bedtime? 10, 11 p.m.
Yeah.
You can be back by like 8, 9 p.m. Reasonable hour.
Reasonable hour. All right, so my next one, I put limeade and cookies on the porch.
It's so wholesome. Homemade limeade is so good. You got me
I
addicted.
know. Are you? You probably like me. Like I feel like I more would like limeade than lemonade.
Yes.
Like
I
lime
like
is the superior
Yes.
citrus to me.
I agree. I love lime with like basically
Literally
anything and everything.
anything.
The only place where I prefer lemon more is like actually coffee drinks, funny enough. Like a coffee lemonade or like my coffee tonic with like lemon in it. Other than that,
See, I like
It's going
lime in
lime.
that too.
maybe I
Yeah.
should give it a try.
But I think that it also probably depends on the coffee.
yeah.
Because like certain, I don't know.
Someone's probably listening to this being like, I'm sorry, pause. Coffee lemonade. Listen, it's a thing. It's delicious. It's like cold brew with lemonade. Think of like a Arnold Palmer, but with coffee instead.
I feel like it's not that
It's so good.
insane.
Well, think about it. We first had it in LA. Then we come to Nashville, which is also a huge coffee city. And yes, I've seen it like other like places, other cities, but like I don't think it's like super widespread. It's not like
Yeah.
getting like an Americano or something or like a macchiato. Like it's like coffee lemonade. What?
A macchiato. Cappuccino. Anyways, I do think lime is the superior. Oh, I was going to ask you this, though. Because I asked Ted, and I was, because, Ted is white. My husband.
Yeah, my husband. Ted,
and I always just, like, assumed that he also preferred lime over lemon. Because as he should, it's the correct answer.
Yeah.
But he prefers lemon.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Like, would prefer lemonade. Would prefer just lemon flavor over lime flavor.
No, lime always. Even like we got popsicles recently and we had a pack. It was like lime, lemon, and tangerine or something, whatever. I was like all about the lime.
Ooh.
I tried the lemon one. It was okay. Like it's good.
Lemon sorbet.
Like, but here's the thing. Lemon is still delicious, but lime is superior.
To me, it's superior. Like, to me, I'm like, if I have the choice of like, perfect example, lemonade or limeade.
Yeah.
Limeade all the way.
Totally.
Yeah.
I just haven't made it in so long. And I went to Maddie's house recently and she made some. And I was like, hold up. I'm going to start making this all summer.
It's actually so good.
Like, I literally went out and bought a pack. You saw, like, I have a whole, like, thing of limes. I made so much limeade.
It's so good.
But I got to stop because
it's like a margarita.
Yes.
But not.
Yeah, because you could drink. It's okay to drink at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's okay to drink with your lunch.
Yeah. It's so refreshing. I'm with you on that. I just wrote down for this next one, a Libby Lu makeover followed by dancing. I feel like I've mentioned this too, but if you need a quick backstory on what Libby Lu is, Libby Lu was a huge part of our childhood. It was this place you would go to in the mall, usually for a birthday party.
And it was a cool birthday party. You were like,
birthday.
I hope I get invited to that birthday party.
If I get invited to a Libby Lu birthday party, oh my goodness, this is going to be the best time ever because you get this full pop star makeover. You have, just think so much glitter. Think like Coachella 2013, Baby's First Coachella. A tinsel in the hair, massive hair pieces,
lots of fake hair.
It's just like a very specific look, and I think it'd just be so fun to do like an adult version of a Libby Lu makeover for a night out on the town.
I love it. Okay, my next one is I want to go out and like paint ceramics.
Oh, I haven't done that in so long.
I know. That was something that like I did so much growing up. Like that was one of me and like one of my best friends growing up our like favorite hobbies. So like every summer we were like multiple times we'd go out and like paint ceramics. So I feel like I really want to do that again because it was so much fun.
Is it me or is it so much more expensive now? Or has it always been expensive?
It's always kind of been expensive. I think it depends where we grew up. There was like a couple different options.
Yeah.
There were ones that were more expensive. If you go to like a local place, usually they're a little bit cheaper, but maybe have like less options.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't gone in so long, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I feel like the last time I looked it up, it was going to be like $60 minimum.
Yeah. Okay, full transparency, guys. We were taking a little bit of a break because Ted had to go step out for a few minutes. And so Megan and I were just chatting, and she was like, we need to record this because
we were having two rants. We're sitting here on our phones. We're scrolling, okay? The first rant has to do with bananas.
Okay? So I've talked about this on the pod before, but if you're new, I love banana flavored everything. For years I have. And my hot take, if you want to call it that, is that people hating banana is the new, like, it's like equivalent to people being like, I don't like the word moist. Like, it's giving that energy to me of like, I hate fake banana flavoring. Or like, I hate banana flavoring. And I'm like, no, you don't. Okay? No, you don't. It's actually elite. Okay? One of my favorite boba shops in California, they have like it's like a Korean banana milk drink. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It sounds delicious.
So good. And then when I was scrolling on Instagram, I saw, and I hope it's real, that Chick-fil-A is like releasing, like rolling out in some test markets to see how it performs, a banana pudding milkshake.
This is how the conversation came up. Is banana pudding having a moment this summer?
Banana pudding is that girl.
Because Trader Joe's has a limited edition banana pudding ice cream.
Yes, which we talked about last week.
Need to get if you like banana even a little bit. It's so good.
It is so good. And banana pudding is that girl.
Anyway, so add banana pudding to your summer wish list.
So that is on my summer wish list. Please, oh please, I hope that Chick-fil-A releases nationwide. Otherwise, I think the Post said that they are doing the test market in South Carolina, and I'm gonna get my booty in the car and drive to South Carolina.
She's like, get me going on a road trip for a milkshake.
Oh my gosh. And then what was our other rant?
Oh, I was just also sitting here scrolling Instagram as one does when you're taking a 2-second break for yourself because you can't just be with your own
Because
thoughts.
you can't just listen to your own thoughts.
And the Jonas Brothers came up, and I was like, does everyone like hate them right now?
No, you were like, everyone hates the Jonas Brothers right now. And I was like, yeah, that sounds right.
yeah. You're like, yeah, that sounds about right. But the reason everyone is like so frustrated with them is because they keep like canceling tours and not really giving good reasons. Like tours that like people have had tickets to these shows and
For
like,
a long time.
paid for travel, paid for like lodging potentially if they're traveling to see these shows. And they're just like, yeah, we have other exciting projects going on. So
I swear if it's another like popcorn line or whatever, like
no, they just announced like a chocolate line. And I'm
Please.
like, we're losing the plot.
we're losing. Yeah, where's the story? Where's the character arc?
No. Celebrities, I'm sorry. We don't need more chocolates. Let's start with the Jonas Brothers. We don't need more
Snacks.
chocolates, popcorns. We don't need them.
We
Okay.
don't need them.
We don't need more vodka, seltzer, sodas, whatever.
Yeah, we don't need
Another lippy. We don't need more lip gloss.
no more
There's
lip
enough
gloss.
lip gloss.
No more lip gloss. We don't need not that great alcohol
Yeah.
that they probably had nothing to do with the development of and just put their name on it.
We're
What
good.
else?
It's
What
enough
else?
slices.
Clothing lines.
We're good.
Coffee lines.
No more.
No more.
No more.
When like Kylie came out with Kylie Cosmetics, it made sense because that was something she was like
Known for.
was known for like having great makeup looks, like was known to be interested in it, and like it just made
Yeah.
sense. Skims, Kim's just doing the thing. Like I don't know. It just those feel more natural.
Yeah.
But it's like put the Jonas Brothers putting their name on a popcorn brand, huh? What?
Now chocolate?
Now chocolate? What are we doing?
They're Willy Wonka.
Like, yeah, you think you're Willy Wonka? Like, what's going on? Orville Redenbacher? I don't know what's this.
You know what they should do instead? They should just invest in something that's already existing, or like Katy Perry took over that apple cider vinegar brand because she loved it so much.
Yeah.
And so she I think she owns like the apple cider vinegar brand.
Yeah.
And like didn't really change anything about their branding. It's not like called like KP's apple cider vinegar. It's just like
kitty cats.
Kitty Cat's apple cider vinegar. Like she just loved it. I think maybe they were looking to sell. She bought it and now she just owns it.
Slay. That's what you should do. That's what, and that makes sense.
Summer wish list. You just talked about ceramics. We went on a rant about, honestly, you kind of kept it, on theme though, because banana pudding is that girl this summer.
Yeah, that's on my list. That's on my summer wish list, is for everyone to see banana pudding's value.
And I'm going to take that, and I'm trying to find a transition here, but my next one is try a new rooftop bar that maybe has a banana flavored cocktail. Yes.
I love that.
But no, I haven't done, that's not entirely true. I've done one, but it's been years. A rooftop bar in Nashville. And I just feel like rooftop bars are such a vibe, but it's always a catch because the majority of the time, rooftop bars, you're paying more for
Ambiance.
the vibes and the ambiance than like a quality drink. And the drinks are always like way more expensive. And honestly, I would even go for a mocktail just for the vibes if the drinks are just like, meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because I want to just being outside, being under the city lights.
Or, I mean, you can get like a seltzer or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
Watching
be there for
sunset.
the vibes.
Be there for the vibes.
Yeah.
So I want to try a new rooftop bar in Nashville this summer.
And sometimes they have good, like, little small eats, too.
True. You can never go wrong with a fry.
Yeah, never go wrong with, like, truffle fry.
Truffle fry,
That's
oh
always
my
I
gosh.
feel like, a staple of those types of places. Or, like, Brussels sprouts.
Crispy.
Like crispy Brussels
they're-
sprouts.
Brussels sprouts? Don't serve
Balsamic?
them to me unless they are
It's
so
covered?
charred and crispy.
Like, I like
they
my
just
marshmallows.
Flake in my mouth when I bite into them.
Crispy, covered in balsamic glaze. And
Ooh.
maybe some bacon in there.
Oh, gotta have the bacon.
I don't know. Consider it.
Bacon is the secret ingredient to make everything delicious, scrumptious. You just take your bacon
Scrumptious.
fat and you cook everything in it, and it's gonna
So
clog
good for
some
your heart.
things. It's gonna clog a lot of things.
Good for your emotional heart. Sorry, let me clarify. Good for your emotional heart. Bad for your
Great for your
actual
taste
heart.
buds. Not good for you, bud. I don't know.
Not-
It's just
Boo.
it is so good. Like, have you ever taken okay, take a regular can of refried beans that you get for a
I know
couple
the
bucks.
secret. Tell the people.
I'm telling the people.
Don't tell me.
She knows. You take a regular can of just like your $2 refried beans, okay? You put
You're
bacon
spending $2
fat,
on refried beans?
$1.19. I don't know. You put. I'm getting 2 for 1 or whatever. Wait, no, it doesn't even make sense. Listen, you take your refried beans of choice. You put bacon fat in those bad boys. Next level, I'm telling you. You are going.
You have to be careful, though. You might get diarrhea.
You
if
are
you're not
going-
used to it.
Oh my
Our
God.
stomachs are bred for it.
Oh yeah, our stomachs.
Yeah.
They've been prepping their entire lives.
Since we were children.
We were kids. We're eating beans this way. You put that on your breakfast taco. You're gonna impress all your friends.
You really are. You really are. Give them a side of banana pudding. You're done. I'm just kidding.
I'm like not related, but give them a side of banana pudding with the bacon fat beans.
Bacon grease in your banana pudding?
Send everyone home within 30 minutes. Otherwise, you may never. Your toilets may never recover again. Okay, next one.
Picnic park hangs.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Just hanging out in the park once the cicadas are gone.
Yeah. Oh, not right now.
Yeah.
Once my first wish list item comes true.
Exactly. And just hanging out, play cards, bring lots of snacks, bring drinks, have a beautiful time.
Speaking of drinks, you can have drinks, obviously, like, non-alcoholic. But what are the laws around drinking at parks?
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. Is
People do it all the time, though.
that like the brown paper bag thing? I feel like
Yeah.
that's more suspicious.
No, it is. I mean, if you really want to know the tricks, then if you pour it in a different
A Yeti.
container, yeah, like they're not going to know.
Your Stanley Cup girlies?
Yeah.
not
Yeti,
water.
Stanley Cup. I mean, whatever you got.
Just wine. You're drinking with a straw. Oh my gosh, please.
No, to me, it's more like seltzer vibes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Sangria.
Yeah. With chunks of fruit.
Yeah, the fruit's getting jammed in the straw. You start choking.
Could be worth it.
It could be worth it.
I mean, we could bring limeade. It can be non-alcoholic bevies.
This summer is about being outside and eating because my next one is I want to go to a baseball game.
I love baseball games.
It's about being outside.
It's about the hot dogs.
And
it's
eating.
about the peanuts. It's about the beer.
It's about the nachos.
It's about the nachos.
Overpriced soft serve ice cream.
It's about the everything but the game.
It's about the pants.
It's about the pants
on the players.
and the butts.
No.
We turn into Tina Belcher.
This is Tina Belcher's podcast from Bob's Burgers. We're just obsessed with butts. No, but I really want to go to a baseball game. There is a minor league team
I was gonna
here.
say, we don't have an MLB team.
No, but there's a minor league team called Nashville Sounds, and the stadium it looks vibey. It looks super fun. I think they even have like ping pong tables from photos I've seen because they're like
me inviting myself. I'm like, I'm down.
Well, no, seriously, the tickets are like not terrible. So I feel like on like a Wednesday night,
It's a vibe. I'm telling
Go
you,
out.
it totally is.
yeah, take me out to the ball game.
Yeah, some Cracker Jacks.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care.
High
if
rolling.
I ever come back. Actually, I do.
I want to come home.
I
I don't want to stay there forever.
I don't want to be there for that long. 3 hours tops. 4.
As soon as I run out of snacks, honestly, I'm out of there.
Do you understand baseball?
Yeah.
Like, I understand the basics of it, but do you ever, I feel like there's probably so much more that I don't care to get into the weeds of.
That's fair. I feel like I'm kind of the same way, but like Ted knows a little bit more than me. So like, if I have a question, I'll ask him.
Yeah.
But
Because I know it's like throw ball, hit ball, move 2 bases.
yeah,
Try to get around all the
before
bases.
ball comes back to you.
Yeet it out of here,
Yeah.
hopefully. And then
Mhm.
you don't want to see it again.
Yep.
That's
Home runs,
home runs, baseball,
catches,
shortstop,
bases,
right fielder, left fielder,
pitcher.
umpire.
We know baseball. Okay. All right. The next one I put is I just want to curate the perfect summer playlist. I feel like I haven't done that in a while where I like am actually trying to like create a good just vibey playlist for like the summertime.
As someone who like loves making playlists each summer, it's such a fun thing to reflect on of like what was like my mood for that summer, what was like trending,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
some of the more popular songs that year, and it's just always fun to look back on.
Yeah. It's like a little scrapbook.
It is. It's a scrapbook of music. I think that's a great idea. I'm going to go ahead and do my music related one as well. this summer is all about 70s music for me. I don't know if you could tell that this morning. Honestly, really inspired by you. I was at your house like a month ago, and you just had like this 70s playlist like on
just
while we were
so
making dinner,
good.
and I was like, this right here is like the vibe.
Yeah.
So I'm just been like curating some of like my favorite songs from kind of that era.
There's
'Cause obviously
so
it's a
many
wide
good ones.
variety of genres.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
In the lane of like Fleetwood Mac, acoustic guitar kind of driven stuff that's just, I don't know. It makes you want to be like the main character in like a 70s movie. I have the big sunglasses on. I have like a hair scarf
Yeah.
on while I'm driving. And I'm just like that girl. Like I want to be that girl.
I love that for you. And I think we should all be in our 70s music era because it is elite.
Yeah. And the fashion and just all of it.
70s summer. Here we come. You had kind of mentioned this with your Libby Lu kind of event that you want to have. But I put down like having more dance parties.
Yes.
Like not even like having to go out and dance, but just like, or going out and dance, but just dancing more.
You
I just
talked
want
about
to dance
a
this
lot.
summer.
Yeah.
The music calls
Dance
to
the
me.
night away.
But I think having more just like, yeah, fun dancing.
You want to live your life like Barbie,
I do. I really do.
where she has a dance party every night with her besties at her house.
Exactly. Just,
With 100 of her closest friends.
yeah, just choreographed dancing. We all know it. We all know it. That's what we need to make happen. So
I think that's an amazing idea. And obviously, I'm here for that. Okay. I want to go to an outdoor concert this summer.
ooh, I love that.
Just listening to music, being outside, groundbreaking news. Good for you.
Good for your health.
Can be good for you. Unless you're like severely allergic to the outdoors, then
Then don't
but-
go outside, but
it's just always healing to be outside, be experiencing some fresh air, and I just think it'd be so fun just to be outside and listen to some live music.
I feel like there's a
Who
lot
is
of
coming
free
to
events too, like
Yeah.
in the parks and stuff here. Like I feel like they do.
Also, I've never been to like a CMA fest. I don't know how much, if those are free. I think they're free actually. Some of them are.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like the shows, because there's like multiple shows going
Yeah.
on. Because we have a friend that's performing with an artist, playing in the band, and was telling us that, hey, you should come out to that one. It's gonna be free. And I'm like, you know what? I just
Sick.
might. I've never been to a CMA fest, but I feel like just walking around listening
Be
to
fun.
music, even if like country isn't like my current jam, I feel like just live music is still.
It really heals the soul.
It does.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
especially like there's just so many talented musicians here
Oh my goodness.
in
Yeah.
Nashville. Like it's kind of wild, honestly.
I'm gonna add that to my list.
She's like, and taking this one for me too. We're literally just like gonna do all these things together. Let's be honest. All of these things are happening together.
Truly. Okay, the next one I put, which we've also talked about, is I want to have a puppy party for Loki for his birthday.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
it's coming up.
I really think it'd be fun to do like a party for Kirby and Loki because their birthdays are close to each other.
Yes.
But I think that would be so cute to have just like all the puppies. I want to get like a little splash pad for them.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And just like have like a little party for them. I think it'd be so fun.
Puppy party. Okay, what's the theme?
I haven't decided yet. We talked about like doing like a Hawaiian theme.
Yeah.
Like getting them like the little Hawaiian shirts.
Oh my gosh. It could also just be like we talked about just like general barbecue vibes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Big red and white like gingham picnic blankets.
Yes.
Got the splash pad out. Some hot dogs.
Some
for
hot
our little
dogs, some
dogs.
Have you ever given your dogs hot dogs?
No. I feel like they would go feral from them.
Yeah.
now.
We used it for like training.
Oh,
It's like a high
really?
reward treat. Yeah. Hot dogs.
You just give
Yeah.
one link at a time, please.
Just throw the whole weenie.
That would be awful. Their stomachs would hurt so bad.
Oh my goodness.
My next one is I want to get a resort day pass to go hang out at a pool. Obviously, we talk about how much we enjoy swimming in pool times because I keep trying to force Maddie to eventually get a pool because she has the yard space.
I mean, you're not forcing me. I'm poor right now. So
I'm like,
I
please,
can't spend thousands on a pool. I
Please.
just had to replace my roof.
please make this happen. Which, mija, that's expensive.
That is expensive.
A whole new roof. That's pretty wild. It was necessary, though. It was
Yeah,
necessary.
it was necessary,
It wasn't even a
but-
fun spend for you.
No, it's not a fun spend.
Oh Oh, we got to bring that back, by the way, Miha. That's expensive.
We really do. I have lots of things to say.
I think it'd be really fun just to get like a day pass and go hang out at a pool. Like, so
Yeah.
if you don't know, a lot of like hotels will offer like a day pass.
To use their like amenities.
Yeah. And so you can go like hang out at the pool for the day for like $50 or something. Except for you gotta like watch the fine
You gotta
print.
look at the fine print for sure.
Because I was like, oh, you can get a cabana for this much for this many
But-
people. And if you split it all, it's not that bad. But then,
It's $1,000 food and beverage minimum.
yes, minimum.
So it'll be like 6 people and it's like $500 for the cabana. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's not that bad if we all split it.
Yeah, I sold one for like $300.
Yeah.
I was like,
but then you add on, we have to spend at least $1,000 on food and beverages.
how do 6 people spend $1,000
Which,
on
like,
food and beverage?
Hotel, food, and drinks are like way more expensive.
Of course.
But still.
1,000 is.
Wait, let me
they're
do the
trying
math.
to-
Because it's like 6 people, right?
Yeah.
That's what I've seen is like 6 to 8 people
Yes.
usually. Okay, so
They're
if,
trying to keep
let's
people
say-
from even like renting them,
let's
honestly.
say it's 8.
Okay.
That's $125 per person on food and drinks. Per person.
Per person. You're going to need at least 4 drinks, fries, burger,
Dessert.
dessert. You're
Like, I
getting
don't
it
even
all.
think I could drink that much alcohol. Unless the
No.
drinks are like 25 each.
They could be.
If the
But
drinks are
even
25
then-
each, that's only 5 drinks. So then, yeah, you could probably
Only
do
5 drinks. It's only 5 drinks.
It's only 5
Okay,
drinks.
5 drinks for everybody plus food.
Okay, so then if you did 3 drinks and then a meal, that probably would cover it.
Okay.
But still, you're spending $125.
Wait, maybe you can just tip really big. Anyways, we're not doing that though, because
That's too much.
That's too much food. That's too many slices. That's too much money. I'm not going to spend $1,000
I might as well just stay at the hotel.
on resort food. Yes.
Literally, I could get a room.
Literally.
At that rate, I could get a room.
See, I'm telling you, they're doing it on purpose because they don't want people actually like renting out the cabanas and stuff.
But they want people doing the regular ones because there's no minimums for that.
Yeah.
You just paid like the $50 or $25 or whatever it is.
But then you're not guaranteed like a seat.
a seat. That's
So you
the
gotta
trick.
get there and you gotta elbow and fight your way.
Gotta get there early. My next one, I thought it'd be fun to take some time to like plan, not necessarily like pay for or whatever, but plan a future trip.
Yeah.
Maybe not for this summer, maybe it's like for next year, or, you know, in a few months from now. But I thought it'd be super fun just to like be like, oh, okay, this is where I want to go. This is
Yeah.
what I want to do. And just like plan for that. And then whenever we like decide we want to go, then it's already done.
I love that. Putting the itinerary together, honestly, too, it's such a good feeling to like have something to look forward to
Mm-hmm.
and to kind of be working towards.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be fun because it's like, also when you book flights to go somewhere, then you're like, oh, shoot, I got to scramble and like figure out like, where am I staying? What am I like? What do I want to do? What sites do I want to see? Or so I thought it'd be fun just to like do that part of the process.
Yeah.
And then like, if we do decide, okay, yeah, we actually are going to go do this trip, then we have it already.
What
planned.
continent do you have in mind?
I don't know. I don't really have anything in mind right now. I think it probably just depend on the time of year we go to, but I always love just being on a beach,
Yeah.
being tropical.
I've been craving like a beach trip, like or
Yeah.
just being near the ocean.
It's really healing. It really is.
I
yeah.
haven't been by the ocean in a little bit, in a couple years, I think. So I think it's time.
Yeah, we got to go.
It is wild to think that like some people will go like most of their lives or even all their lives without seeing the ocean.
Yeah. I mean, it was like
Is
us
it-
with snow.
Yeah. We didn't see snow till I was like almost 20. And I was like freaking out. And now I'm like, yep, snow, whatever. Because Nashville like apparently gets snow like every winter now. Like what the heck? I don't know.
Getting snowstorms.
Literally. Okay, you talked about making snow cones. I want to make homemade ice cream.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
I have a little ice cream maker attachment as well too. It takes
I
a little
used to
bit of prep.
have an ice cream maker, and I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, you
Remember
had like a legit one you got for like Christmas one year.
Yeah.
We could watch it like churn it all. You
Yeah.
made like homemade vanilla ice cream with like fresh vanilla bean one
Yeah.
time, and it was like some of the best vanilla ice cream I've ever
So
had.
good.
I
Yeah.
still
Homemade
think
ice
about
cream
it.
is so good. I can't wait for you to make me homemade ice cream.
And you make me homemade snow cones with my snow cone maker.
With your snow cone maker. No, that'll be so fun. And I feel like what's fun about ice cream is you can literally just like throw whatever in there. Like you can try like so many combinations.
Mm.
And it's just like,
Homemade cookies and cream? Are you kidding me?
that's going to be so good. It's going to be stupid good.
Well, I actually have made a raspberry sorbet once before. So I
Mhm.
have used my ice cream maker exactly one time. And
Heck
it
yeah.
was to make a raspberry sorbet. It was actually so easy. Because it's
Do you
literally
just,
like
yeah.
frozen raspberries, some water, vanilla extract, and lime juice. And I use my food processor first just to kind of like break it down
Mm-hmm.
and then get it to like almost like a paste. But then using it in the ice cream maker kind of gave it more of like a creamy texture as it like churned it. Because I made it both ways and it was a little more icy. I don't know, just from using the food processor, but something about putting it in the ice cream maker and just kind of giving it another round of
Because like churning
it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Kind
yeah.
of made the consistency, in my opinion, like even better.
Have you heard I've heard a couple people talking about the Ninja Creamy. Have you heard of this?
No.
It's really called that.
The creamy.
It's like that. It's literally just made to make like
sorbets
and ice creams and stuff like that. But I think from what I was hearing, like some people have like multiple. I was like watching some TikTok or something on it. They'll keep like multiple of those like little containers that are like because it's similar. It has to be like frozen.
Yes, but they're
So
smaller.
Just, so keep them in the freezer.
That's smart.
Always. So then they always have one ready.
Mine's a huge bowl attached to it, so it's kind of hard
That was
to
like
keep in the fridge.
That was like the ice cream
freezer.
maker I had was like that. Was like a big.
It's too big.
Yeah.
Like you have to like plan.
Yeah.
And like move things out of your freezer. Not move, but move things around to like place it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'm looking to this creamy.
I think that's what it's called. I literally don't know why because I don't own one, but I always get TikToks with recipes like for the past year.
What?
Yeah.
They're like, buy a creamy.
Literally.
Buy a creamy.
I'm so close to buying one.
What's next on your list besides buy a creamy?
Another one that I wrote down that just screams summertime to me is, remember like putting tinsel in our hair?
Yes.
I want to do that.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like we've talked about that like for years now.
We just got to do it.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect for our Libby Lu summer.
Exactly. So, or doing some sort of like, I don't know. I don't think I can get back on board with the feathers, but
no,
the tinsel
that
was
one
fun.
feels problematic. I don't know.
That one did feel problematic.
We could aquamarine our hair.
Ooh,
Which,
yeah.
by the way, speaking of our Patreon we talked about earlier, we had y'all vote on our next Fuzzy Pod movie rewatch, and y'all voted for Aquamarine. That was the winner. So we're going to be doing an episode on that next.
And catch us with blue
Blue streaks in our hair.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. We're going to have a blue highlights in our hair. They're going to be real.
We're committed. But yeah, that was my last one.
With our fun summer hair, taking that and going camping. We were talking about this with friends last night. They were like, have you ever been camping? And I was like, no, honestly. Like once when I was 5, but I feel like that doesn't really count.
Yeah,
I want to experience it as an adult and do the thing. Like sleep in a tent.
It's honestly a vibe. Like, you know me, I'm not really like outdoorsy type person.
Yeah.
But I really do enjoy camping because it's the only time that you're like truly forced to just not be on your phone because you don't have service. Like, which is kind of scary, but like you're just like totally disconnected. And it's like the perfect excuse to just like relax, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like the only time that I really feel like I can like turn off my brain.
Yeah.
I feel like you do need to do it because I feel like, well, I mean, if you're interested, I mean, like if you're not interested, then I don't think you have to do
it's
it.
on my list.
Yeah.
I'm so in.
But I'm saying in general, like I feel like I'm not saying like everyone has to do it because like I get
the general you.
Yeah. Like I get why people are like, but I feel like not. Like I feel like the animals is actually not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
So.
I'm more worried about like, I'm
More
gonna
bugs.
do something.
I'd be more worried about bugs.
Bugs.
Yeah.
I said books. You're like, I'm worried about books. I'm
I'm
gonna
worried
read
about
so
the
many
books.
books.
I read too much when I camp. I lose track of time.
Just smut for hours.
Smut for hours.
No, I'm like afraid of like, what if like a bear approaches?
When the tent is a rocket.
Please don't come knocking. Oh my gosh. No, literally, I'm afraid of doing something stupid with food, like related, and then attracting animals because I didn't properly store my food.
Yeah, but I feel like it's actually not that difficult.
Okay.
Like it's not as
like while you're eating, are they gonna be like
no. Yeah.
Baked beans?
No. While you're eating, gross.
I don't know.
Also, the food can be better camping than like what you think too. Because I feel like sometimes like. Well, if you're going with Ted, he's like, we could just eat PB&Js for the whole time.
PB&Js, baked beans, and...
Yeah, literally, that's how he likes to camp.
Weenies.
The weenies I love. I'll get behind a hot dog all day. But you can also,
big weenie fan.
You can also, like, bring, like, actual food. Like,
yeah.
But anyways, so I think usually if it is, like, bears are concerned, there'll be bear, like, proofed places to, like, put your food.
Yeah.
And as long as you're like throwing things away, like they're not going to come to your campsite, most likely.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they're just going to like pass through because it's like, there's nothing here. But they're not
Yeah.
like trying to attack humans.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Like, and I also know like because I was reading about it because we're going to be hiking in the Smoky Mountains this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
So I was like, okay, I want to be prepared. You're literally just supposed to like make yourself feel bigger and be
Yeah.
like, hey, bear, it's me. So I already have it in my mind. I'm going to jump on Cooper's shoulder.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And we'll make ourselves a superhuman.
Yeah, mega human. Scare the bear.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he'll go off.
And then what is it? If you run, is it downhill? Or is it only some bears?
Yeah,
Some types
don't
of
climb
bears,
trees because they can climb trees.
Yeah, if you run downhill, their front legs are shorter.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll tumble.
Oh.
No, they're fine. I mean, it's just like a somersault. Like they're just like rolling down. Like, I don't know, fact check me. I don't know if that's right, but I'm pretty sure.
Either way, at least I know how to deal with a bear in the wild. I don't know how to deal if a man was in the wild. What? You haven't heard that discussion? Would you rather come across a bear or a man in the woods? And
A bear, 110%. Who's saying man?
No one. That's the discussion.
So there's no discussion, though, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay, good. As long as there's no discussion, really. My goodness, if you come
Are you
across
not
a man,
on TikTok?
I've honestly fallen off my TikTok game.
Okay, it's kind of
I'm not
like
even on Reels
a
or
conversation
anything.
right now,
Yeah.
and so at least I know how to handle the bear.
Yeah.
Maybe the mega human thing still works though.
With the human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be
Traveling groups.
travel in groups, and honestly, look crazy.
I don't know, but if a man is coming out of the woods, I don't know if anything can top that crazy.
You're gonna just be like, just start making weird sounds. Start scatting.
Starts beatboxing.
No, the best way to confuse someone in the woods is always have a saxophone on you and disarm them by pulling it out from behind you and just going into
Mary Poppins style.
careless whisper.
Or a recorder.
Yeah, if you saw someone, just whip out a recorder and start playing it. What would your response be? I would slowly back away.
Wasn't that like the one the Titanic on the recorder? Do you remember that Titanic song?
Yeah. No, there's one from Dahoo. Oh, it's a kazoo.
Oh yeah, the kazoo. Oh my gosh, the kazoo.
No, there is a TikTok audio where it's like that my heart will go on.
Yeah.
With the recorder. You just start playing that. I'm being so for real. You come across someone that just stares you down and then all of a sudden they pull out a recorder and just start playing it. Would you just feel kind of like, would it disarm you? Or whatever?
For sure.
Like, yeah, you would just
I wouldn't be coming out of the woods and trying to attack someone, so I don't.
No, but I'm saying you come across someone doing that. You're like,
no, it's
you're
shocking.
going to choose a different path to walk
Yeah,
on.
I'm probably going to go the other way.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to pull out my recorder.
And have a battle. What do you know about hot cross buns? Please.
Check out
Okay.
these skills.
I think we've lost the plot. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of The Fuzzy Pod. We are your hosts, by the way. I'm Megan.
I'm Maddie.
We are sisters. And here on The Fuzzy Pod, we love to talk about all things that give us the warm, fuzzy feelings, which includes a lot of nostalgia talk from late 90s, early 2000s. So if that is in your lane, be sure to hit that follow button, subscribe, rate and review, and all that good stuff.
Leave us a comment.
You leave us a comment. And Maddie, how can they continue to become part of the Fuzzy fam?
Yeah, you can join us over on Patreon. We just launched our Patreon a couple weeks ago now.
Yeah, it's still fresh.
We're still figuring things out over there, but come join us. So there's going to be a bonus episode every single month, as well as some additional bonus content over there.
And like we said earlier, our next episode was actually voted on by our Patreon members. So if you want to be a part of...
You want to have a say, a voice.
A voice in what we talk about here, head on over to the Patreon. Well, that's it for today. We will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.